All right, we're going to get this meeting started. I'm very excited that everybody is here. What I wanted to do this meeting for, one, is to kind of have a face-to-face and make this feel like more like a family for everybody. So I'm so excited that everyone is jumping on this, and anyone who can jump on. And of course, I'm recording this, so everybody else will be able to see it as well. And I just want to run through some things about the challenge group and what you're going to expect this week, and then what you can expect from the actual challenge itself. So what you're going to expect this week, it's a full prep week. I'm going to explain to you what it means to weigh yourself for the challenge group and what I think about weighing yourself. And I put a video up for that, so you guys will watch that. There is a video on how to do your measurements prior to starting. I know that the 21 Day Fix nutrition guide and book has a little guide for you to do that and write it down. I'm going to give you links and apps for downloading onto your phone. That's the 21 Day app that you can actually download on your phone that helps to keep track of your meals and keep track of your containers, which I think can be really helpful for some rather than writing it down. I'll be giving meal planning advice. I'll be sharing my Pinterest account with you guys, so you can see that. I've got a lot of recipes, and I've got a lot of people that share other meal plans that you guys can at least get a rough draft of what they look like. So if you're one of those people who can plan out every single meal and you're good to go for the week, and that's how you function, they are there for you. I'm here to help map out a weekly meal plan if that's how it works for you. I'd be happy to do that. I personally, coming from a culinary background, I plan my meals, but I'm not somebody who writes it down because it'll change, because I'll just open my cupboards and end up making something. So I'm just a little bit different in that way. And then your accountability. So you guys, every single night when the challenge starts, so starting next Monday, what I ask for you to do is to log in every night and tell me your workout of the day. It's just 3 things. Your workout of the day, your Shakeology flavor of the day, what you ate throughout the day, so meaning breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, and dinner. And then I ask all of you to give me some type of motivational quote or something positive that happened to you throughout the day. Ending your day with a positive quote just makes you go to bed with positivity, makes you wake up with positivity, and I think that's really, really important. What I do is I include personal development within this group. I know Erin can speak a little bit about that when I have her speak, but I have all new members either purchase the book, The Compound Effect, or even the audio. If you are a walker or a runner and like to do that and do audiobooks, or even have a long commute to work and want to do an audiobook, The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy is what I try to have everybody start with. I think this book is unbelievable. It has been a game changer for me. And I will do other suggested books. And that, again, this will all be posted throughout this week. So if you're missing anything, don't think that you are. These will be the posts that come Tuesday through Sunday for you this week, prior to starting on Monday. And I will make suggestions for those of you who are returning challengers and you've already read The Compound Effect. I will have different book suggestions for you, or if you have a book that you want to read, go for it. Personal development is something that I have gotten into with this. It is something that Beachbody actually teaches you as a coach. They actually ask you to read at least 10 minutes of personal development a day, which I think, as a company that just supports you in your own personal individual business, because this is my personal business and they just support me with it, I think it's unbelievable that they include that in there. And it is honestly one of the biggest changes that I've made in my life that has been so positive. So I hope that I can encourage you guys to do that as well. And then when the challenge starts, of course, I've got daily posts. I'm going to make it a little different this time around. Another reason why I'm kind of doing this Zoom call for participants. I want you guys all to feel like a family. I want this all to feel like a safe zone for you to come to on a daily basis, where if you need encouragement, you find it. That's what this is for. We want all of each other to hold each other accountable every single day. And if I see any negativity, or if I see anybody saying anything negative, which I've never have, I'm gonna kindly ask you to leave the group. I mean, I put that out there in the very beginning. I've never had to do it. I think everybody here will be perfectly fine, but I just throw it out there because I want this to be a place where people feel like they can come to, especially on Facebook when there's so much negativity going around right now with the debates and the politics and everything else. This is a place where you can come to and always find the positive and the light of the day. So I am going to hand it over to Erin Kirkpatrick. You're on your third round, Erin, right? And she has signed up as a coach, and she's kicking butt, you guys. Excuse my language, but she's kicking butt. And she is going to be co-coaching with me this round, which I'm really, really excited about. So there's going to be certain days that she's going to take control of the posts. It'll probably be 2 days a week. She'll take control of the posts, and she'll be the one that will mainly be answering your questions should you have any questions. And I also am going to add in a little competition this time around too. I've come up with a point system, and I'm still working on the spreadsheet that we can share. But I've come up with a point system that breaks down into a post for doing your daily accountability. So that's one post. So if you do your daily accountability and you log in at night and you say your workout of the day, Shakeology of the day, what you eaten, and something positive, you get 1 point. If you share a recipe or you share a sweaty selfie or sweaty photo of you working out, that's 2 points. I don't remember how I broke it down, and of course I didn't bring my paper, but I think 3 points is sharing a photo of yourself on your own timeline. And 5 points would be sharing it and tagging me on your timeline or even on Instagram. And then there's another one where you get another 5 points. So there's 16 points a day possible that you could get. And we're going to keep track of that. And at the end of every week, there's going to be prizes. The prizes are going to include, for the women out here, the LuLaRoe leggings. I've got a couple of leggings to give away. I have a sample of Shakeology to give away. I have a couple of personal development books to give away. I'm coming up with a couple different things. I've got some gift certificates. So I'm coming up with some different things to give away at the end of each week. And then the final grand prize, I'm actually going to give away another Beachbody program. So it's just a little extra incentive for you guys to get in there and really, really stay connected to this group and win some prizes. So I don't want to keep everybody too long. I'm going to let Erin speak. She's going to introduce herself and tell you guys how she got started and why she got started, and how she got started as a coach, and just introduce herself. And she's excited to do that. Go ahead, Erin. I think you're already unmuted.
Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. So for anyone I don't know, which is the majority of you, I'm Erin. This is probably my 4th round, although 1 round I got kind of sick during and couldn't really fully complete. But I originally started with P90X3, and I kind of did it on my own, and I did fine, but I didn't really feel like I got as much from it as I could have. And so following that, I joined with Maggie and started 21 Day Fix, and kind of with the, support group and everything, and did Shakeology. And I definitely got, so much more out of it by involving myself with other people going through the same process. So then following that, I did Hammer and Chisel, which I just finished, which is a great workout. It's a 60-day program. And then now I'm going to go back and do 21 Day Fix. And I'm excited to be more involved this round, and more involved in a coaching aspect. And I've got some friends joining me, and I've got my mom enrolled, so it's going to be exciting.
Well, I'm excited to have her. I'm so excited that she's doing this with me again. Her energy and spirit has been awesome in the groups, and she's kept it so positive, and I know that you guys will enjoy her as well. So I'm going to go through the participants. I think, Meg, I'm going to go ahead and unmute you. If you can just tell everybody how you know me, and your why of why you want to do this, why you're here, and just a little bit about yourself. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I grew up in the same hometown as Maggie, so she's actually my sister's age, so knew her from Ottawa Hills. And I teach 8th grade science. I live in the Cleveland area. I'm a runner. I'm doing a half marathon in May. My why, I'm not really doing it to lose weight necessarily. Just kind of doing it to mix things up in my fitness routine. I do a lot of running. I do strength training, but I was looking for, I guess, a more defined clean eating program. I've been sort of doing things, just on my own, trying a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and wanted probably something more defined and easier to follow, like less guesswork. So that's why I'm here.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yep.
All right, Amanda, I'm going to unmute you.
Hi, my name is Amanda. I've never met Maggie. I think a friend of mine has done this and recommended it. I guess the reason I am doing it is because I just cannot seem to, ever since I have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, I work full time. My husband is out of town Monday through Thursday every other week. So I feel like I've had an excuse of why I can't make it to the gym, and it's, well, because I can't go in the morning because I can't leave my 2 kids alone. So, and I don't really, I've kind of always feel like I've come up with the past 2 years of an excuse why I have not come in with a set workout routine that I'm consistent with. So I thought this would be a really good way that I just stuck with something, did it in the morning. I thought Maggie telling me about how she does it at first thing, at 5:30 in the morning, I felt like I could do that. And even though that sounds pretty early, I think I can do it. So that's kind of why I decided to join. It's to try to get into a really set routine and something I can stick with rather than jumping in and out of various gyms or yoga places and stuff that I don't seem to be able to go to because of my schedule.
Perfect. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Okay, Anne, I just unmuted you.
Yes, I'm Erin's mom.
Welcome.
Yeah, well, I'm joined to support Erin and just to get back, trying to get active. I work too much and just trying to, maybe eat better, be more accountable, really, and hoping that I'll develop some good habits, come home from work earlier.
You definitely will. Thank you for sharing.
Hmm?
All right, Diane, I just unmuted you. Diane, are you there? Okay, she's through the chat box right now. I can't hear her, but it's I'm going to just do a brief introduction. It's Diane Reed, and she got signed up in Puerto Rico with my mom. My mom said something to her about my program, and she stalked me on Facebook and reached out to me. They were on a top 10 trip with a company, and they were together with my mom. And she reached out to me while she was down there in Puerto Rico and signed up and has gotten her challenge back, and she has been reading it and studying it, and she is ready to go. I know that much for sure. Diane, I know you're through the chat box, but she says she hopes to lose some weight and surprise her daughter by walking a marathon with her, which I think is great, Diane. Thank you so much for sharing. Sorry we couldn't hear you. Okay, Jacqueline.
Hi.
Hi.
So my name is Jacqueline. I went to veterinary school with Erin, and when I live in LA now, and since I've started working and it's a lot of the same things that people have already said, long hours, making excuses. things like that have sort of kept me from, being more regular in my routine. And Erin has been an inspiration to me. We did Weight Watchers together during our second year in vet school, and I lost a total from then till now of like 40 pounds. And I'm living like a much healthier lifestyle, but I think I've kind of gotten away from it a little bit. And then when Erin had her son, and then she just like rocked it out and got super fit again, like all of a sudden I was like, oh, I guess I really don't have an excuse because I don't have any babies. So talking to her about her plan, and she's always just been really inspirational and motivational because she's been a professional athlete before. So I'm really excited to start and to, have her motivating, and you, Maggie, and like, having Erin's mom and everybody else to help, keep me accountable, because I don't really know a lot of people out here in LA yet. So
that's awesome. And it's awesome that you have Erin and to help you and know them in the group as well. And I know other people in this group, whether they're on the recording or that they're going to see this later, feel the same way as you. Reaching out to friends and having that accountability is just key. So that's why we're here. Thanks, Jacqueline.
Yeah.
Okay, Jennifer, I just unmuted you.
Okay, hi. I've met Maggie a couple times. I'm really good friends with her sister-in-law. And I want to do this. I would like to lose weight, but I would also just like to be healthier. And I think my problem is portions. So I think this is, from what I've heard, this is a great thing. And Maggie looks amazing. So I'm hoping that I can follow along and do this.
You will. I promise.
Thanks.
Thanks for sharing. Okay, I think that's everybody that's on the line, and this is being recorded, so everybody else will be able to see this too and see your introductions. I want to say thank you to everybody that did jump on. I'm going to kind of leave it open right now. You guys do have a little mute button on the bottom. If you have any questions for me right now is the time to ask. If you have questions, most likely other people have questions, so don't be afraid to ask. I know that I just went through and unmuted you guys, but you do have the power to unmute yourself in the lower left-hand corner. So if you have any questions, let me know. No one? I know it's the first day. You guys don't really have questions because you guys haven't really seen what's happening yet. Okay, so this will be, I'm going to post this in the group, and I'm going to ask everybody first thing in the morning. I'm going to post it, and the people who are not on this call, I'm asking to do a little selfie of themselves and introduce themselves in the group, just writing, so it's a visual for you guys. I think it'll help watching this video to get them connected with some of you. I mean, that's the whole point, is we can connect with each other and we can relate to each other. Some of us are teachers, some of us work full time, some of us are mothers, some of us, everybody has a story and we can all relate to each other, right? So that's what we're here for. Reach out to each other, encourage each other. And I'm really looking forward to this group. And I hope this call helped clarify a couple things what to expect this week. And if you have questions, make sure that you don't just private message me, put that in. Oh, one more big thing. The posts within the group, I post every day, obviously, and I go in and I pin the post to the top of the group. So that day's post will always be at the top. The way that Facebook feeds work is if you comment on that post, that post then goes to the top of the feed because it was the most recent commented on, which is kind of annoying because there'll be people that go back a couple days and just write a random comment and then it goes to the top and then you get lost. So I always make sure that the day's post stays to the top. And if you're looking on your phone, you have to go to pinned posts. It's the only way. So if you're on your computer, it'll automatically be at the top. But for some reason, if you look on your phone, you have to click on pinned posts to see that day's posts. Otherwise, you won't see it. So I don't know if a lot of you work off your phone and don't have access to a computer, just to let you know that. And then your daily accountability will always go underneath in the comment section of the day's pinned post. So it's not a separate comment, because if you do a separate comment, then it shoots up to the top of the feed. Does that make sense to everybody? Give me a thumbs up if that makes sense. Yes? Okay, because I know that can be very confusing, and it just makes the whole group just kind of look messy when you have everybody telling your daily accountability, then when somebody goes back in to try to reread a post, they can't find it because they're scrolling through all of that. So I just wanted to make that clear. Okay, I hope this was great for everybody, and I didn't want to leave up, didn't want to make this too long, so this is good. Everybody have a good night, and I look forward to the rest of the week. Bye.